Yo, Pete, it's Mischief here. Just got a very quick one for you. We've got 5 types of psilocybin mushroom that grow wild in the UK. Here we go. Cue the title sequence. There we go. Title sequence away. Right. So before we start with this, I just want to say this is not a video for you to go picking these mushrooms or anything. It's just a informative video, okay? Psilocybin mushrooms are still illegal in the UK, okay, to pick or take, even though they grow out of the ground. I just thought it'd be an interesting video to do because it's kind of mushroom season again. There's mushrooms growing everywhere. And there's lots of foraging walks and stuff that you can go on to go and find edible mushrooms that you can eat. Obviously, you've got to be careful when foraging for mushrooms because not every mushroom's a magic mushroom. Some mushrooms are deadly poisonous and can give you serious gastro problems, along with liver and kidney failure and lots of nasty other little things. But if you know what you're looking for, you can get really nice mushrooms that you can eat. But obviously, there are mushrooms out there. 5 main types of psilocybin mushroom that do grow wild in the UK. Okay, so oh, I just want to say as well before I actually get into the video itself, I had a subscriber leave the other day, which actually it hurt me a bit, actually, to be fair. We are over 200 subscribers. I've gone well over any target I'd ever set for myself on this podcast. So I just want to say thank you very much for subscribing. Subscribing to me means a lot, okay? You know, you come and like my videos, you come and leave comments. And the subscriber in question left because a comment of theirs disappeared. And they believed that somehow I had banned their comment or shadow banned their comment. I haven't. Whatever comments you want to put on here, go for it. The bad comments, whatever. I've had comments about my teeth and me in general and things. I don't care. Put whatever comments you want. I'm not bothered. If it's a comment about the subject or your feelings towards the subject, I'm not going to chat about it. I'll generally comment on them. And normally I agree with you because most of the time you agree with what I'm saying. So no, I don't shadow ban comments. I don't stop comments, and put what you fucking like. If your comments don't appear, it's because YouTube takes them down or doesn't let other people see them other than me and you. So that's down to YouTube, not down to me. Okay. So it's nearly been a year then since I started this channel, and like I said before, my first episode was about Guy Fawkes and the conspiracy on there, so go and watch that. It's a very crap episode. But it's quite nostalgic actually to look back over a year and think sort of how far we've come with the channel. There's more episodes of Trivial coming up. Mr. Derm is just having a moving situation going on at the minute, so once that's sorted out, we'll be doing some more episodes on there. But to echo a Christmas special, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do for this Christmas special, but a Christmas special, which was about Santa Claus and the shrooms and Flyagadic mushroom and how that sort of gave rise to the Santa Claus myth. You know, the colours being red and white, shamans basically taking the mushrooms, drying them and hanging them and going down people's chimneys or in the chinook that they had, basically going down the centre of the tents, basically, when it all snowed in, and delivering people mushrooms and urine to drink, which contained obviously, you know, high psilocybin. So with it being once up again mushroom season in the northern hemisphere especially, it means that green and pleasant fields and forests in the UK are littered with fungi. And if you go and check out the Instagram, if you go and check out the Instagram page, you'll see I did a little video earlier of a place where I'm actually rewilding at the moment through my company. And there are at least 50, I think, I discovered different species just around about the grounds that are now coming back and sort of getting nature, and you know, it's amazing to see. So, however, it is not wise, as I mentioned, just to start picking and eating wild mushrooms if you're not exactly sure what they are. This is because some obviously can open doors into, you know, psilocybin or, you know, perception, or some can just kill you, which is why it's rather useful. And I thought I'd just put together this sort of video to show you the 5 general psilocybin mushrooms that grow in the UK. Okay. And like I said, I'm not encouraging anyone to go and pick these mushrooms. This is just an informative video for you to show you that they grow wild. So why the hell are they illegal? 2005, all mushrooms became illegal in the UK. Before that, they were legal. Still don't understand why you did that. And, you know, the only thing I can think of is that you're afraid that it frees our minds and obviously allows us to ditch our ego, and we don't want to just earn money and do crap. So, anyway, the first on our list then is psilocybe semilanceata. Psilocybe semilanceata, or the Liberty Bell cap. Known in the UK as Liberty caps or simply libs, psilocybin semilacinata. Someone will get this right. I'm sure I'll get many comments about this in the, in the comment section. It's the most well-known and common magic mushroom found in the UK and many other countries. Standing at 4 to 10 centimeters tall, the mushroom has a distinct conical to bell-shaped cap that grows out about 2 to 2.5 centimeters. Also has a small nipple-looking lump on the top of the Liberty cap. They are a creamy yellow and brown and become quite pale when dry. They are part of the little brown mushroom sort of colony of mushrooms. They generally appear alone or in small clusters in rich soil pastures and parkland. They do not grow in cow dung or sheep dung, but are common in areas where livestock may roam. You most likely find Liberty caps in late summer to like late autumn. So like I said, again, you know, I'm not encouraging you to go and pick these, but you know, like I said, foraging for mushrooms is fun. But please, please, please don't just go randomly eating crap, because a lot of them do look very similar. Okay. So next we've got psilocybe caniceus, which is the wavy cap, which actually looks a lot like some of the wax caps that we get. Like I say, a lot of these mushrooms are in the sort of similar families. Okay. So one mushroom out from this and you could be dead. So unless someone knows what they're talking about, don't take any mushrooms that someone's just randomly picked. Also known as wavy caps, psilocybe caniceus is a small but potent psilocybin mushroom. Its caps grow about 1.5 centimeters to 5 centimeters across and are distinctly wavy. They are camel brown when fresh and get pale when they dry. Oh, caramel. Camel. Oh, God. They are caramel brown. Caramel brown. Okay. And they get pale as they dry. Like many strong psilocybin mushrooms, they stain blue when damaged or bruised. This is due to their oxidization of psilocin, which is a psychedelic compound very similar to psilocybin. In fact, psilocybin converts to psilocin in our gut when we eat magic mushrooms. Wavy caps can appear in massive quantities, like when 100,000 of the wavy fellows were found growing alongside an English racetrack. I'm sure that was a fantastic day out for all. The mushroom can be found on mulch or wood chips from October to February. Next up, we have psilocybe fermentaria. Psilocybe material is widely distributed but not very common magic mushroom that grows in the UK. It can grow up to 9 centimeters tall and has small convex caps, just a few centimeters in diameter. It's pale red-brown in colour and turns yellow when dried. These rare magic mushrooms grow in either small groups or singularly on horse or cow dung. They are most likely to be found in grassy areas with rich soils from September to November. So like I say, again, these kind of looking up, again, a bit like a waxy cap. You know, you do have a lot of them with this sort of nipple on top of them. So, you know, please, again, be careful. There we go. We've got another little random one. This actually looks like a was like a mower's mushroom in some respects. So this is Glombius, Glomnombius purpuratus. Purpuratus. That sounds like some kind of band, that, doesn't it? I love that. Glombius purpuratus. Hey, we're Glombius purpuratus. So Glombius purpuratus grows all over the world, including the UK. It has a rough rust orange cap, about 1 to 5 centimeters to 6 centimeters in diameter, with a brown red stem. A chemical analysis found that this species contains 0.35% psilocybin and 0.2% psilocin, and it grows in clusters on dead wood, dung and mulch across the UK. So, our last in the little list here then is Insibe. Oh, God, I can't say bloody names. I'm dyslexic as hell. Insibe corydalinia. Insibe corydalinia. That just sounds like some kind of weird actress name, doesn't it? And introducing now Insibe corydalinia. Thank you very much. I'll take my award. More commonly known as the green flush. That's better. I like that. It sounds like a superhero. The green flush fiber cap. Ooh, fiber caps. So these ones then, there's quite a few that look like this, and there are a lot of different species of fiber cap. Most of the species of fiber cap that I am aware of are poisonous. So again, you know, you have to know what the bloody hell you are looking for. So this is like I said, it's an informative video. Please don't just go randomly picking mushrooms and thinking, I'm going to get off my face, because you might be in hospital in the wrong reason. So Insibe corydalinia contains a small amount of psilocybin and is known to grow in British forests, under deciduous trees and under conifers. It grows up to about 10 centimeters tall and has a white-brown cap up to about 5 centimeters in diameter. Look out for it in autumn. So, like I say, they best sort of late summer, autumn time is when you'll be able to go sort of find these kind of mushrooms. And this is sort of the time as well when the flagellate mushrooms start growing as well. Remember, in the agaric family, there's lots of them, okay? There's the weeping angel, death cap. And as they say, death cap, it will kill you, okay? So there's some great people out there to go and look at for foraging advice on like Instagram and things like that. Eat the County, he's great on Instagram. Go and follow him. He goes around, obviously tells you a lot about the berries, wild plants and things that you can eat. Obviously does some videos on mushrooms when you can find them, because sometimes mushrooms are elusive, but like I say, this time of year they are sort of going wild, and you can find a lot of edible mushrooms, a lot of really nice wild edible mushrooms. But please go on some foraging courses first. Don't just go randomly just getting some mushrooms. So there you go. There's the top sort of 5 psilocybe mushrooms for you then in the UK that grow wild, yet they are illegal. It's insane, isn't it, that something that literally grows out of the ground that is actually meant for us to ingest is illegal. You know, like I said before in a previous videos that I've done, I don't think any of these substances like this should be illegal in any way. And you know, what they sort of give to us is that sense of freedom, connection. I mean, I was surprised the other day to watch Paul Smith. If you've seen Paul Smith, fantastic comedian, love his comedy. I followed him since he was like, I don't know, like for ages, absolutely ages, when he had like 10 followers or something ridiculous, when he first started like Instagram posts and stuff. And I think it was funny. What's a bloody comedy store now? I can't remember what it's called now. But Paul Smith, everyone I'm sure knows Paul Smith. He's done a great little piece about DMT. And when he took DMT and his journey on psilocybin and other things like that, he's a British comedian, you know. I've got to give him credit for actually saying that stuff in the first place, because obviously, like I say, in England, our laws are just backwards with drugs. They really are. Like many places across the world, are completely and utterly backwards. You know, no one can give me a good reason why it's illegal. I don't understand. But if you've not seen his story about DMT, go and watch the full clip from him. It's hilarious. It's so funny, but it's also so empowering as well. Because I haven't taken DMT. I'd love to take DMT. I've taken, you know, mushrooms and LSD and things like that, and I've seen what I believe to be the other side. And I think that journey is something that everyone should take. Everyone needs to have that, you know, and to do it properly, you know, to be able to understand what's going on in our universe. And you know, they are very personal journeys you go on, but I've shared visions with people and things, so, you know, I know that there's something there, something else there anyway. So yeah, so thank you very much for listening to me ramble on. I hope you enjoyed this top 5. I've got some more upcoming UFO videos for you. I'm going to do sort of a roundup of the year. What have we discovered? What have we learned? Where have we got with UFOs? Has anything come out that we didn't know before? Which, to be fair, I don't really think it has it really? I don't think anything's really changed that we didn't know before, which is kind of a shame. Yeah, so look out for those videos coming up. And once again, thank you so much for subscribing. Thanks for listening to my stupid voice roll on about crap. And yeah, I've got, like I say, hopefully more exciting things coming up later this year and into next year. Obviously trying to get Trivial back up and running, get the podcast going, try and get people on to interview. And yeah, let's see if we can make progress on these laws in the UK, you know, get our freedom of speech back, get, you know, our right to use our own minds and our own consciousness. We're grown adults, for God's sake. We should be allowed to put whatever we want into our bodies as long as we know what we're doing, you know, and I've always said that. So, yeah, have a fantastic weekend, peeps. You might have one more episode coming from me before I go away, and then I'm off for a couple of days down south. So looking forward to that, like, you know what I mean, going down south and all that. Not looking forward to the prices though, but yeah. Anyway, from Mischief, have a great evening, daytime, whatever it is you're doing, watching me on the toilet, whatever it is. Have a great one of those. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra, peeps.